what you already have and what your kids' future is going to be. That's the thing. And can I say something? Because I could say this now because I don't work there no more. I'm going to need y'all. Mamas, I'm going to need y'all. Just hear me out. Because like I said, I could speak from experience, right? Because LockMarie was not the name I was given at birth. That's the name I chose and I paid for and I legally changed. Because you mamas and all this creativeness, this spur of the momentness, this you drunk and you just thinking of the first thing that come to your mind, or you just trying to be different. Okay, I'm gonna need parents to start thinking about the life of the child that you are naming that name. Okay, stop being selfish and just so that, during the little nurturing times when people, oh, you're so cute, what's his name? Oh, she's so cute, what's her name? That phase goes like this. Okay, that is not the duration of that child's life. So what I'm going to need from you, please, hear me and hear it from my heart. Stop naming your babies these crazy names, my Lord. I'm telling you, we would sit and I just like, Lord, I would pray when they would say the name. I was like, Lord, that kid got to live with that for the rest of their life. They got to deal with the backlash of that. Like, that parent didn't even think about what that child is going to go through. Like, who does that? That's where the love starts, parents. When I named my child, okay, me and his father, I said, look, what do you want? I looked up names. I looked up the meaning of names. I looked at the fact that if there's a stack of resumes, mine will stay on top. If it's already on top, it will not be put to the bottom because of the name. Like, you got to look at the world you live in. Whether it's fair or not, whether it's right or not, it is what it is. Okay? And I wanted to give my son a fair shot in life with his name. And you will not know what he looked like until he walks in the door from his name. And that's how I wanted it. And I'm grateful to God that that's how it is. And then when he walk in, because the boy's a scholar, praise God, he will be able to match everything on that paper. All his grades, all his, because by then, applying for jobs or no, I don't even put that on my son because he's going to own jobs. He's going to own companies. That's what I want. I don't ever want my son to have, unless he desires to work for another company. That would be on him. But we want to set him up to where he will never have to do that. Where he will be able to help other people be employed. That's how you have to present if you're, like I said, I'm speaking to those women who've never had kids, or maybe your child is young now. You still have a chance to help give them a better future by your thoughts and by your desires and your talk and your speak over them. Speak life into your child now. If you haven't had one, you're preparing to have one, speak life over them now. Speak what you want for their life now. Speak goodness and prosperity and blessings and health and good relationships and good friendships and loyalty and commitment. Speak that now over your child. Don't go into, I hope he don't this and I hope she don't get with. Don't worry about what you don't want them to get with. Speak what you want for them. That's our problems. We focus too much on what we don't want. That's why you keep getting it. Focus on what you want. And maybe, just maybe, you might get it. I mean, what you put out is what comes back. Put out what you want. Guess what? Guess what's going to come back? What you want. If you keep putting out what you don't want, saying what you don't want, that's why you keep getting it. And I know I say this time and time again on these shows, ladies, but I'm trying to help you. How many times do you say, girl, I do not want to deal with no, and you give a list. And in the next 3 years, I don't know why I keep attracting the same, because that's what you keep talking about. Hello. How about we say, ooh, I can't wait. I want me a man who gon' this, he gon' that, he gon' this, he gon' be that, he gon' do this, he gon' do that. Yes, girl, it's gon' be the bomb, girl. He gon' take good care of me. We gon' do this together. We gon' do that together. We gon' go here together. We gon' go there together. We gon' have this together. We gonna design that together. That's what gives you that happily ever after life. It does exist, but it starts with you and what you imagine it. And I know, mama and them meant right. Auntie and them, big mama and them, they meant right. They thought they was telling us correct because they was trying to help us avoid certain things but you can't avoid it. You just have to don't focus on it. Like, there is no, you can't, you must just focus on what you want. Bible believers, the Bible tells you, think on those things which are what? It don't say think on everything you don't want, think on everything that's going bad. It says think on those things which are just, which are right, which are pure, which are honest, which are of good report. If there be any virtue, if there is any praise, right? Okay, so look, this is your life decision. I don't call it challenge no more because I ain't challenging nobody. That's too much work. A life decision for today and tomorrow, and hopefully you can continue it on into next week and for the rest of your life, right? I want you, if anything that's about to come out your mouth does not promote or produce praise or pursue praise or some type of compliment or some type of wisdom or knowledge to the person that you're about to say it to or say it about. If what you're about to say is not to enhance a life, make better a life, in the sense of the positiveness, I'm going to need you to not say it. Just test it, right? We want to stop getting the same thing, right? We want to stop dealing with the same things over and over. So the only way to do that is to do something different. What do they say that the definition of insanity is? Keep over and over, year after year, decade after decade, generation after generation, the same thing, the same thought process, the same mentality, the same beliefs, but expecting difference. That's why you're frustrated. That's why it's so much anger and bitterness and hatred you gotta do something different. And you're not mad at the other people. The people that you're putting the hate and the anger out on, you're not mad at them. You're mad at yourself. You just don't want to take responsibility. But see, that's my message in life. It's from the inside out. It starts with us. Each individual. It starts with us. If we get it right, then we won't be worried about whether or not other people do, quote unquote, do us right. Because my grandfather said, Papa, rest easy. If you do right, right will follow you. If you do good, good will follow you. He didn't know what he was saying. He definitely did. That man, boy. But I love him. He had such a, like, you had to get through the hard exterior part. But his heart, it was really, really right and good. Because I've seen him. Like, Pawpaw will give you, he will break it out, right? But it was only certain people that got that part of him. And I'm grateful to say that, certain parts of my life, I was one of them. But like I said, I think had I known the knowledge and wisdom of life that I know now, I would have had him wrapped around my finger, y'all. But yeah, we all live and learn, but it's a growth thing. But yeah, try that. But start today. If you hear this, from the time you hear this podcast until whenever. And the more you do it, the more momentum you'll build, the more it'll become a reality, the more it'll become a habit, the more it'll become normal to you. And you can then weed out all that negativity, all that, other stuff that you keep repeating over and over again in your life experience, and you'll start something fresh and start something new. All right, try it. Try it for about a month. 21 days, they say, it becomes a habit. And put it like this, and I've learned it. It's a good thing to start, because once you do something, you can't go back. You can't, because you know what you know. And the feeling of satisfaction, which is what we're all looking for, the feeling of love, the feeling of feeling that emptiness, it's there, and so you can't go back. You have to keep pursuing and seeking more love and more peace. I've heard something really, really deep. We're going to get to the tip. Don't trip. But y'all know how I do. I have to give y'all some life nuggets. That's that Gigi in me. That's that grandma in me. Because this podcast may not be for y'all. This may be for future generations who's going to need this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we do now is not just for now. I'm putting out legacy so that the ones to come will be able to grasp it and live great lives, right? But I heard something really, really powerful, and it was saying how I lost my train of thought. Well, we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna stay in the moment. How's that? Play some music real quick while I sip my tea. We gon' make it big one day. Stay in the stay. Ripped your heart, got a brand new one since you got lost in November. All right. Well, I just look at it like this. It wasn't time for you to know that. When it's time for you to know that part, it will definitely come to me. All right. So let's get to the tip. Okay, we are on tip 10. All right, men. Y'all, hope I've been assisting y'all. Hope y'all been taking this to heart. I'm trying to help y'all get the best out of that woman. I'm telling you, you listen to me, because I know for a fact this stuff works.